Hey guys, it's Stacy with Chapter Chicks, and I'm here with another requested review. This one is over The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. This is the first book in the Millennium Trilogy, and this book was raved and recommended to me. Secret Pages. She has her own booktubing channel, so I will put all of her information down in the down bar if you would like to go check out her channel. You guys probably all know what this is about with the popularity of this book and the movies, both in Swedish and American versions. But just in case you don't know what it's about, I'm going to break it down for you anyways. So the story starts off where there is this journalist named Mikael, who is trying to discover the truth about this big business tycoon, and in doing that he is proven falsely by the media, and then he kind of loses his reputation as a journalist. He's then contacted by Harry, the head of one of Sweden's most wealthiest families. Henry then wants Mikael to investigate this 40-year-old family mystery and the disappearance and the murder of one of the family members, Harriet. Nobody knows what happens to her. It's a mystery. He then gets aided by this technological prodigy named Elizabeth Slanders. My thoughts on the book is that I absolutely loved this book. It was so good. I cannot believe how good this book was. I'm usually really not into murder mystery books. I feel like every genre has a low point to it. Like with paranormal romance can be done really well, but you can also get a lot of undertones of cheesiness come through in it, and that's just something that comes with the territory of that genre. I feel like the down point to mysteries is boredom and slow plot dragging on. I mean, it just comes with the territory of the genre. It's a mystery. You got to build up the mystery for the reader, and to build up the mystery for the reader, you just can't go in and be like, here's the clues, here's the answers to the clues, here's who did it in the story. No, you got to build up some mystery, and to build up that mystery, it's usually characters just sitting around discussing the case and overanalyzing it and dissecting every little thing. And during that process, it can get boring and dull. Especially for me, I like excitement, I like high pace in my books. That's one reason why mystery has never really been a genre that I've completely enjoyed, because I don't like those low points that come with the territory of that genre. But I loved this one. The best mystery I have ever read in my entire life. I loved it. Larsson is such a good writer that even during those down points, there's still stuff going on. It never gets dull. His characters, even during the dull parts, they're thinking and they're exploring. It's just so good. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how you can do mystery without having all those low points, but somehow he did it. It's amazing. I don't know how he did it. Can somebody tell me how he did it? Because I don't know. Love the characters. I love Mikael. I love the Swedish family. And I love Elizabeth Slanders. I love her. I think she's so cool. Intelligent. She notices details. She's very thorough with everything she does. I love her character. Like I said, the plot is amazing. It doesn't have any of the down points of the mystery. It keeps going every time you feel that it's going to start, not actually become, but start getting dull, all of a sudden, bam, you're hit with something to where the plot is always up, always fast-paced, always fun. Loved it. And there are so many layers to this story. Like every time you think you got it figured out, and every time you got your finger on this person and you know everything about their character, bam, another layer comes out of nowhere and hits you in the face. Some warnings for those of you who don't like this kind of thing. There is sex scenes in here, and there is rape, and it does get sadistic at times. But for somebody, me, who does not enjoy reading about those things at all, I don't feel like it was done in an offensive manner to the point where I wasn't enjoying the story. I've said this before, that if those things are used to help tell the story, but not just there just because the author wanted to throw it in, if it's done well and it's done with class, I feel like it just adds to the story or adds to the character's layer. In case you are somebody who literally hands down does not want to read anything that even remotely has any of that subject matter in it, I'm just letting you know now, so you know that this book is not going to be for you, but it is done in a non-offensive manner. The only downfall of the book for me, which is not a big downfall, it's just kind of me being a little bit nitpicky-ish, is the ending. I felt like there was one thing, I'm not talking about the ending as a whole, but there was one element of the ending that I felt like was tied up a little bit too nicely for my taste. I felt like it would have been really nice just to have a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end of the story, especially with there being 2 more installments. But that's just me being nitpicky, and I know it's just me being nitpicky because this story is amazing. Even when you're not reading it, it's still in your mind. You're still trying to work it out in your mind, like, oh, what was this, what did this clue mean, and what did that clue mean, and what could this how could this have possibly laid out. It's a story that sticks with you even if you have to put it down, which is terrible to have to put it down. But loved it. I already have The Girl Who Played with Fire. I can't wait to read it to see what happens to these characters, because Stieg Larsson, amazing author. I'm a huge fan of his now. If you like mystery, if you like well-developed characters, if you like a good plot, if you're a reader, you will like this book. Guaranteed it. So I definitely recommend it. Thank you so much, Secret Pages, for recommending this book to me, because I absolutely, thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, this is Stacy with Chapter Jigs, and I hope you enjoyed the review.